dear children. How are you all? Are you like the online classes? How many of you like the online classes? And how many of you prefer going to school? Okay. As you all know, this the perfect situation is going through. Corona is increasing to day by day. But you should be grateful to the IAME and other teachers and school organization you have provided in these facilities and online classes. Have you all did the HTML program? Did you get the output? You have to do as I did in the notepad. You can repeat whatever I did in the notepad and you can just do them. You can save the HTML. Okay, name.html. You can save in that name. Okay, and you can use any browser. Do this. Do you started doing program? Isn't it? Easy to do? Is any difficulty is doing program? All of you take out your notebook and textbook. Make it fast. Now we restart learning. Let's move. Are you ready? Okay. Let's move on. Chapter 3. More on HTML. More on HTML. Today's topic, attributes of the TR tag. Attributes of the TR tag. What do you mean by TR? TR stands for table row. TR stands for table row. It is used to show the beginning of a row. The beginning of a row and ends up with /tr. Okay, /tr. It also a container tag. Container tag. Okay, next frames. Next frames. What do you mean by frames? HTML provides a feature to display more than one web page on a single screen or tab of web browser. These web pages are actually displayed in frames. Then frames are divided a browser windows into many section or parts. Every section contains a different HTML web page to display. Many frames of the browser windows constitute a frame set. These frames are defined using frame set tags. Attributes of frame set tags. Calls, calls. This attributes declares the number of columns. Cols means columns in the frame set and their size or width. Next, row. This attributes declares the number of rows in the frame frame set and their size or height Then border. Next border. This attribute is used to display. Specify the thickness of border. For each frame. When it is zero, then no border is visible. The value is given as a number. Then border color. Border color attribute sets. The color of a frame border. The value can either be permitted color, name or its RGB value. For example, angle braces open, frame set, COLS column equal 30%, then row equal 80%, 10%, again 10%, border equal 6, border color equal green. Next, attributes of frame tag. SRC. This attribute specifies the path of fire. That should be displayed in the frame border. This attribute states the value either 0 or 1. Value 0 means no border. Is to be shown. Value 1 means the border. 1 means show the border. 0 means no border. 1 means show the border. These attributes can also be used in the frame set tag. Next, no resize. Every frame is resizable. By default. Just dark the frame border. To make it look smaller. By adding these attributes. The frames cannot be resized. Then margin width and margin height. These attributes specifies the distance between the content of the frame and top and bottom or right and left edges of the frame border. Next, scrolling. It is the content of the frame. Will not fit in it. Dimensions. The scroll bars will be displayed. It can take value as yes, no and auto. Yes means what? To always display the scroll bar. Yes means to always display the scroll bar. Then no means No means never to display the scroll bar. Never to display the scroll bar. Next, auto means what? To display the scroll bar when necessary. To display the scroll bar when necessary. This is the default value. This is the default value. Next, frame src equal path. Frame src equal path of file. Path of the file. Frame border equal 1 and margin width equal 30. Margin height equal 50. No resize scrolling equal yes. Equal yes. Today we have completed the portions. Let's conclude this chapter. I hope that all of you are understood what I have taught in it. So, all of you have to revise what will be in the class. First of all, you go to the computer and can open your computer and revise what we have practiced in the class or discussed in the class. Okay, next move on the worksheet section. All of you take out your notebook and write it. All of you take out your notebook and textbook. Make it fast. Now we restart learning. Let's move. Are you ready? Okay. Answer this question. What are frames? What are frames? Give an example. Give an example to show how are they created. How are they created on a web page. On a web page. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.